Hey guys, nothingwired.com, and we have the Nikon D600 with us today. It's the lightest and the smallest of all Nikon DSLR, and probably one of the smallest, lightest in the world of DSLR. It's also the cheapest DSLR from Nikon. So I'm going to quickly take you through the hardware right now. On the front side, let me take off this kit lens. On the front side you have the lens ring there, the mirror, autofocus assist lamp, that's the DOF preview button, that's the FN, or you can assign a function to it. This way you have the flash the flash mode selection button, bracketing button, lens mount mark, then lens release button, and then you have the autofocus to manual focus motor operator there. Patches of rubber, but mostly it has a metal mount that gives the whole body a very rugged look. So you have the secondary dial here. On top, starting here, you have the power lever there. So let me quickly attach the kit lens again. Then you can switch it on here, and then when there is no light, you can go here to light up your control panel so that you can see the information there. That's the dedicated video button, your exposure compensation scale, metering button. It also acts a combination for the format button. Then you have two eyelets on both the sides, the control panel, the focal plane mark. Then here you have the accessory shoe, then your inbuilt flash. This side, below you have the release mode button. You have a lock, so you need to press this and then change. So you have single, continuous low, continuous high, quiet, self timer, remote, and manual up. On top of that is your shooting mode dial. Again, this is the lock button, so you cannot actually move it unless you press this and then move. So here you have your usual shooting modes like program, shutter priority, aperture priority, totally manual. You can also set two of your custom settings here, which is very useful. You have various scenes, without focus auto, and then fully auto mode, which will incorporate the focus whenever needed. Then so now on the back side you have the playback button, delete button, diopter settings, you have the viewfinder, the eye cup there, then you have the exposure and focus lock button there, the primary dial, then you have the brilliant LCD screen. Unfortunately it's not articulating. Then menu and your edit button, then you have some other lock button which will also act to change the white balance when you press the info button. Same thing with the zoom in and zoom out. So this will act as the ISO button when you press the info. In fact, let's quickly show you. So once you press the info button, you'll have all the info of the current settings. Press this, comes to ISO, and you can change the ISO here. Press this and you can change the auto, the white balance. Press this and you can change the image format to, you can see here, fine or raw mode, fine JPEG, normal JPEG. Accordingly your number of images left on the SD card will be shown here. That's the retouch, or not retouch, that's the picture control button, where you can set your color distribution as standard, neutral, vivid, etc. We'll come back to menu in a while. So that's the playback button. This way you have the multifunctional dial, and you select it with OK. You have the live view button. So once you press this, that's your picture live view. You can also toggle it to have the video live view. That's the info button, your speakers, you would also have your mic here. There you go. On this side you have two SD card slot, one as a backup. On this side you have various port, that's for your headphone and for your external mic. That's for your USB data transfer, mini HDMI port, and that's for your GPS or some other optional accessory remote connect button. Below you have the tripod mount and your battery compartment. So this one uses an EN-EL15 battery. Yeah, so that's pretty much about the hardware. So let's quickly go through the menu right now. So you have the menu arranged in these categories: playback menu, shooting menu, custom settings, setup, retouch, and my menu, where you can have your own set of menus. So I'm not going to go in detail of those, so I'm going to just show you what's all there. So playback display options. Shooting menu is generally the most important. You can set all these functions from here. Active delighting, it's by default set to off, so if you would like this on, which I like, you can set it to auto. HDR, vignette control, you have ISO sensitive settings where you can say it ranges all the way from low 1 till that's movie setting. You can have your full HD mode, recording at a 30 frame per second speed. Custom settings, autofocus, metering, and all other usual stuff. You have a setup menu, retouch menu. So this will have all the quick retouch options that you would find on the modern cameras. So no cool there. Yeah, so that's about the menu. What we liked about this guy is, first of all, it's the cheapest. You might get it for about 1.1 or 1.15 lakhs rupees in some places if you bargain long enough. There's the kit lens that comes with it. I'm talking about only the body price. So you get the 24 to 85 1x3.5 to 4.5 G VR ED lens, which would do for many of the occasions, but if you like more versatile photography, then you might choose to buy other lenses. So this will work with both FX and DX lenses, mind you, but with DX lenses it will show you images and videos in APS-C mode. Now this is the cheapest, as I told you, lightest, smallest full frame camera, but that does not mean it compromises in any way with the quality. It uses the same image sensor as the D800 or the D4. It has a maximum still resolution of 24 MP, which is just about perfect for a full frame, and you almost get the same quality as if I may say. So let's just quickly show you. Now this, say I shot the stars and it's so incredible, it almost clicked the stars there. So you see, even under almost virtually no light, it clicks amazing photography. And where you have a little light, it gives you very clear pictures. See, with a great amount of detail. You can see nice skin tone there. So if you do not want to spend as much money for a usual full frame category that comes above, let's say, around 2 lakhs rupees, you can go for this body. Trust me, it does not compromise on the quality in any way. Thank you.